Maniac. Uh, anyway, everybody, thank you for being here. It is the 25th of February. Can't believe I'm even saying that. 25th of February. We've already got about 300 people here. I really appreciate it. And today is the day that we made a promise, and this is from Mike, myself, and Dan, because we work together. That on Sunday we'll put the QR code down there. That QR code goes to people on a rotator that are founders in this business that watch the channel. I'm only putting it for people that actually come to the channel. But anyway, we'll do that on Sunday. And keep in mind, you can use that anywhere. You could take it with you. Today, we're going to discuss exactly why should somebody join Onpassive. And I want to tell you just real quickly, most of you know, but I'm not just talking to founders, I'm talking to people that might be on the channel the first time. Both of us, myself and Mike here, have probably close to 50 years experience online combined, and at least 40, or close to it. And we've seen it all. Most of it was ugly. Most of it was corrupt businesses taking advantage of people. Somebody just scanned the QR code, by the way. So anyway, I want everybody to that's watching this maybe today, tomorrow, a month from now, a year from now, why we believe, and like I said, we have many years experience. We believe that you should, if you're thinking about would love to have a business online and you want to get a even playing field for sure, even more than even, this is the place to be. I'm going to have Mike Ellis go first, and then I'm going to fill in, believe it or not. Mike, go ahead.
Yeah, no, thanks, Marty. I heard that 50 years of experience. It really is amazing because I just turned 30. I mean, it's terrific. What I want to do today is tell the new people why Onpassive is so unique, so revolutionary, and why you should consider it very, very strongly. And it's very, very simple. This won't take any time at all. And basically, I want to go over four concepts. One, for success. The other one, product. The other one, the customer. And for success is something that when people hear it, they're not quite sure what it means. It's intriguing. They kind of like the phrase, but they don't quite know what it means. And I want to tell you what Onpassive is going to do for us to force success. Very, very simple. Onpassive is going to come in and they are going to manage your business within Onpassive. What does that look like? They are going to drive traffic to your shop, your online shop. They're going to bring people in to look at the products of Onpassive. As they do that, as people come in and look at the products of Onpassive and they find out just how good they are, they're going to come in and they're going to buy. Onpassive is going to manage all of this. As they come in and buy the products of Onpassive and start using the products of Onpassive, Onpassive manages all of this. And as a customer comes in, looks at the products in your shop, buys the products in your shop, you make a commission. Okay? It really doesn't get any more difficult than that. Onpassive is going to do all of this. They're going to drive the traffic. They're going to get eyes in front of your products. As the people come in, look at your products, they're going to manage all that. As they come in and buy, they're going to manage that. As they come in and use it, they're going to manage that. And as they use the products, you make a commission. Sounds pretty good, doesn't it? It's so much better than that when you understand the type of volume that Onpassive is going to be bringing in. We can get into that later. But this is what Onpassive is going to do for each and every one of us. It has never been done before in the history of business. It is revolutionary. It is so unique. And it gives you the ability to come on, let Onpassive go to work for you and build an income. And ideally, that's what we're all trying to do. We're trying to build an income online. That takes me to the product side of Onpassive. Why are all these people going to be coming in and buying the products of Onpassive? The AI IT products of Onpassive, artificial intelligence, informational technology products, they are above market value. What does that mean? They are superior products. Whatever niche Onpassive gets into, what is a video conferencing niche, webinar niche, the products that Onpassive develops, they are superior to anything out there. You can't find another product that even comes close to the products of Onpassive. And then they take it a step further. at a lower price point. You won't find anything at the price that Onpassive puts for their products. The price point of the Onpassive products, they are extraordinary. And then from there, you go from the products to the customer. So why are the customers coming in and using the products of Onpassive? I just told you. Because the products are superior, because they help them do that digital transformation online, they help simplify what people are doing online with the products they have, because they're very, very easy to use. People will come in, they will look at the products, they will see that they're superior at a lower price point, and they will buy. That is Onpassive in a nutshell, guys. This is what Onpassive is doing for each and every one of us. Those affiliates that come in, start a business with Onpassive, this is what they're going to do for us. Now, in order for you to start the engine of Onpassive, in order for Onpassive to go to work for you, you do have to come in and you have to buy the first product of Onpassive, OConnect. And that's already been released, and the updated version is being released this week. Now, when you think about that, you go, okay, there's the catch. I have to buy a product. No, it's better than that. As you buy the product as you buy OConnect, the product of Onpassive, Onpassive goes to work for you. The first sale that lands in your organization, you get 100% commission. It pays for the cost of OConnect, i.e., you have a business that did not cost you anything. And then from there, as the sales land in your organization, you get 25%. That's just a start. There's so much more than that. But that is Onpassive. That is what Onpassive is doing. Ash Mufareh's goal is to help you come in and to be able to build an income online, period. He wants you to succeed. That's why it's structured this way. That's why it's so unique. It is the mind of Ash Mufareh. It is the vision of Ash Mufareh, and it is the heart of Ash Mufareh. He wants you to succeed. And in Onpassive, over time, you will succeed. Marty, that is Onpassive in a nutshell. We can go in a lot of different directions from here. But if you're new to Onpassive, you've just heard what I've had to say, come on in, get your free account with Onpassive. There'll be 3 free products there you can use. You can test the waters of Onpassive. You won't be disappointed. It really is as good as I just described. Marty, go ahead.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Goodbye, everyone. No, I'm just kidding. We won't be that long. The other thing, as Mike was saying, it's not new widgets. It's not some crazy pie in the sky. It's products that are out there and they're needed. People need them. Billion-dollar products. Each one of the products, many of the products Onpassive will be a billion-dollar product alone. There'll be many, many companies actually built onto the platform of Onpassive. No doubt about it. Now, what do you look for when people come in, like an affiliate? For me, I have been an affiliate in many of these so-called businesses. I hate to call them businesses looking back, the shiny objects. And what we found was either the product was garbage, overpriced, way overpriced. So you got to talk somebody into doing something or buying something that you don't even have your heart into. What if you could come into a platform like this? We have the first product being OConnect. Imagine having a product like OConnect. You know all the other names. There's 5 big boys out there. And I'm telling you, you could try it for free. You come in and you tell me it's not better than anything out there. Now, on top of that, it's untouchable in price. When you go look at products, they have a thing where they actually compare it to the competitor. All of them do it. They will not be doing that with Onpassive. You'll see them comparing 4 or 5 other. Onpassive will not be in that compare. Because why? It'll make them look horrible. Because nobody's going to beat the price. I'm telling you, not even close. And on top of that, they took the highest technology. They just hired, I don't know how many PhD people that are IT, AI people. That's what they do. That's the world they're in. You know those people, the Einsteins, right? They come in, they are taking really high technology, they're bundling it up and making it so my grandmother can run everything in the business. Super high technology, but super easy. And another thing, if you ever worked online, and a lot of you watching this have, could you imagine logging into one area and having everything at your fingertips. Imagine running a business online for 30 minutes and walk away. Less than 30 minutes. And many business, you talk about, people may say, oh, you need to have more than one stream of income. Go to the pipe shop in your hardware store. That's Onpassive. The plumber department. We got faucets all over Onpassive. Many, many revenues of making money are the potential. I'm going to tell you something else that's really mind blowing and very cool. If you're a marketer or you want to build online, because I'm going to eliminate something here. You can build a business in this high tech company without any skills. That's right, you heard me. Without any skills, not knowing how to get traffic. You know what traffic is. You know, if you've been on more than a week, traffic is the hardest thing to do. Traffic is there. They'll even have the opportunity, not today, but very soon, where you can purchase traffic, targeted traffic. I want blank, blank, blank to go here. You can make your own website. I mean, everything that you could imagine will be here. And like Mike said, you come in free. You get 3 free products. You can take a walk on the wild side, check everything out. They got 14-day free trials, whatever. Try them out. You're not putting your credit card in. You can't. You can't while you're doing the trial. You're not forced to do anything. After a certain amount of time, you say, oh, this isn't for me. I don't like such a great deal and I don't love all this technology. Leave. You can turn around and leave. It's okay. It's such a great feeling because I remember the anxiety you get when you're trying to talk somebody into something that your heart's not in. I'm telling you, they don't have to brag about nothing. They don't have to do nothing. If you treat people fairly, you give them an even playing field. You give them something where they can win for the first time, actually win. I tell you what, the industry, about 1.5% of the people make money online, long term. And even long term is probably 6 months, okay? 1.5%, right? High 90s make nothing. And I'll tell you how sad it is. I remember in the beginning when I made money for the first time, it was enough to pay for the product. I thought I won the lottery. And then you start doing dumb math. You know what dumb math is? You lose money for 8 months. You make money on the 9th month and you think you're a winner. Numbers don't lie. If you take the plus and the minus, you're minus. You can't make $100 1 month and lose $900 the other 11 months. I mean, you could pretend like that's good. And what I didn't like about the other businesses and the other affiliate things, fake it till you make it. That's just not right. Why should you have to fake it? People need video conferencing, right? They use it, millions of people use it. If you give people a fair deal and you can tell them that they're going to pay ungodly amount less, the technology will be higher, the features are off the chart. When you go into OConnect and you look across the bottom of everything that's at your fingertips, you turn into a 12-year-old kid and you're having a blast. I'm not kidding. And to be able to do that, to make it friendly for mom and dad, and to make it user friendly for a Fortune 500 company. And that's what Onpassive has done. And that's what they're doing with each product. So I would recommend highly, highly, if you're looking at this and you're not in Onpassive, scan this code here, get locked in with somebody. It's free. You're working with people. This isn't an MLM, not level here, level here. You come in, a sale is made, you get a commission. And like Mike said, that first commission will pay for the product that you got. And the goal of the company is that you never pay out of pocket again, out of your profits. Okay, I'm just telling you that's the goal of the company. This is amazing. I wish I'd have saw this when I was first got online full time back in 2004. I truly wish I did because I've lost thousands, tens of thousands. Yes, me and Mike learned how to market, but we still were stuck in companies that weren't up to par. Like you never knew if they were going to be there, and this fake it till you make it. And I found myself talking to people and saying things that it's not me. I don't want to play a game. Nobody needs games, not now. Okay, just stop. You give somebody a good deal, they'll take it. You take care of people, they'll come back. I'm going to give you an example. 250 million iPhones are sold yearly, something like that. 250 million or some crazy thing to people that don't need it. You ever get an iPhone and the one you have is fine? Yeah, everybody's doing it. Why? Because of the branding and how what a great phone it is. It really is. I'm not putting it down. That's the kind of quality I'm talking about to you. You get into O Connect and you play with it yourself. You don't need anybody to talk you into it. You know what a good deal is. Everybody knows what a good deal it is. Take care of people. Don't play games with them. No hidden small print. Hey, if you get in for this, you're going to get this. And then later on, they go, well, you got the nice package, but if you want superior, you pay another 50 a month. None of those games. This is finally taking care of people for the first time. The company wants everyone to succeed. And I'll tell you what, that is a great feeling for the first time in my life. And I've been here 5 years. Next week, Mike too. 5 years. And we went through this journey and I would do it again. I don't want to. I'm 64 years old. I got a lot more sand in the bottom of that bottle than I do at the top. So, but I loved it. I learned a lot. I'm glad to be here. And I want nothing more. I'll tell you how much I want people to get into this company. The QR codes that you see are not mine and they're not Mike's. I'm not kidding. Because I know people need it. I see people, I talk to people who's been ripped off forever and ever and ever. So do yourself a favor. Come in, check it for yourself. Don't take somebody's word for it. Check it for yourself. Look at it, try it out, beat it up, and say, "This is what I want," or "This isn't what I want." I have no. I think everybody should do that. If I have to talk you into it, something's wrong. I just want you to check it out for yourself. I'm gonna turn it back over to Mike, see if he has any closing stuff.
Oh, yeah. No, I've got a lot to say, Marty. To start with, you're going to have to watch this webinar 2 or 3 times because Marty, he just blew your mind. He went over a lot of things, and I'm going to raise it a notch and blow your mind again. You know, I know what I've been there. I know what people are saying to themselves right now. Okay, I'm passive. They're going to go to work for me. How am I going to get that first sale? How am I going to get that first sale? Again, Onpassive is going to make that first sale for you. Here's how it works. This should just blow it out of the water for you. Onpassive is not going to compete against you and I. As an affiliate of Onpassive, as having a business in Onpassive, if there is a sale within Onpassive, Onpassive makes a sale, they do not keep it. They give it to an affiliate. They will not compete against you and I, period. Again, this is unheard of. It's never been done before. And when you think about the first sale of Onpassive going into your organization, you making 100% commission, it's just a done deal. It's going to happen. And I really want to talk about the present time when we talk about the products of Onpassive and what's going to be happening in the next week. Mr. Mufareh came out last week, and he was on one of the webinars with Marty and Red and Chris, and he talked about O Connect. And O Connect has been out for a while, but the upgraded version is coming out, the version that is ready for prime time. That's happening this week. And I listen to some of the people that are in Onpassive, and they say, well, we're kind of in a lull. No, we're not in a lull. This is the lull before the storm, and the storm is happening this week. It's like a hurricane coming into Florida in a couple of days. You don't just sit there and do nothing. You take action. And what Mr. Mufareh talked about O Connect, he said the updated version is coming in this week, probably in 3, maybe 4 days, 5 days, somewhere in there. And the caveat is it's going to be in that time frame, give or take. So it's coming in days. And what does that do for Onpassive? When you think about Onpassive, when you think about O Connect, when you think about releasing it to the world as Marty said, there are millions and millions and millions of individuals that use a webinar platform, a video conferencing platform, from personal to businesses to governments. They all use it. They are going to come into Onpassive because it is, and I've already talked to these people. I've talked to governments. I've talked to businesses. They're going to come in and use OConnect for a lot of different good reasons. The technology is above anything that's out there. Number one, if you speak in another language, you can actually listen to that webinar in your language. That's not out there. You won't find it. Subtitles can be in Japanese. They can be in French. They can be whatever language you speak. These people are coming in and they're going to use OConnect. Why do I say that? It emphasizes the amount of volume that Onpassive is going to be bringing in with one product. And there are multiple products of Onpassive coming into the marketplace. And when you add all the products together, the volume that's going to be coming into Onpassive, it gives you the opportunity, and that's why we're here. It gives you the opportunity not only to develop an income, but to develop an income that replaces your present income and sets you free financially. This is what Onpassive is all about initially. There's so much more involved, but I wanted to make that point that Onpassive, every other business out there, they will compete against you. If they make a sale, they keep it. That is not Onpassive. If they make a sale, it goes to an affiliate. And everybody will be on a rotator. And as those sales come in, those sales will land under you periodically. And they will just keep coming in day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year. Do you think that'll make a difference in your life to make that commission sale after sale after sale? It will. Absolutely, it will. This is why Onpassive is so unique. This is why you should come in, take the free ride, come on in, test the waters. As Marty says, if you come in and look at Onpassive, even if you take the free trials, look at the products of Onpassive, you're not going to be disappointed. And number two, you're not going anywhere. You will be here. You will be here for decades to come, because it's not only going to change your life, but it's going to change your family's lives, your kids, it's just going to change your whole outlook. And this is what Marty and I have seen for 5 years. And today, it's real. It's happening now. So go ahead, click the code, get your free membership into the OES back office, take a look. You're going to love what you see. And from there, you're going to find a way forward to develop an income. Marty, go ahead.
Absolutely. We could beat this down, but I'm just saying, if you're watching this, scan the code, come in, sign up for free. There's three free products. You'll see them when you get there. Try them out. You can go to OConnect, which is a paid product, get like a 14-day free trial, go in, have a lot of fun, invite people. You can invite people free, by the way. Okay, you don't have to do anything. Another thing, there's no monthly payment. Okay, you don't have a box or something you buy in the beginning where you pay outrageous amount of money. Okay, so you don't have any of that. If you want a product, you pay for it. Yes, it's a monthly payment, but you're making profit for the first time, where you can use the profits to pay for the payment. Another thing that I love about this is we're a SaaS company, SaaS. That means you're not downloading a bunch of stuff on your computer. You log in, and they're constantly upgrading and updating and upgrade. So you go in one day and they have a feature of, well, you're talking and they translate into a certain language. You notice that French isn't there yet. You log in the next day or the day after, there's a new language added automatically. You don't have to go get it. You don't have to download it. It's updating every time they put something in or it updates. You get the update automatically. And anybody you shared it with or anybody that got it and sees it, I'm telling you, it's not like a lot of these companies, they build good enough to make a profit. They build just good enough to make a profit, and they run that thing into the ground. And then later on, they try to repair things. This company was designed to increase the quality daily, weekly, hourly, whatever they have to do. And they're hiring people almost every day, probably every day. I know they hired a bunch of PhDs so that they could come in and I want to tell you one thing that's going to happen. Your first experience is going to be great, and always be better as time goes on. That's a beautiful thing. That's all people really want. Be treated nice, be treated fairly. And I think if you see what we're seeing, man, I would jump on this like a fat rat in a cheese factory. So do it for free. Free doesn't cost anything, and find out for yourself exactly what we're talking about. What's getting to these two guys pretty excited. So, Mike,
Yeah.
any closing
Yeah,
comment?
just a couple of things real quick, Marty. You used a term SaaS, that's software as a service. Okay. Most of the time you take an app, you download it on your phone or your computer, and then when there are upgrades, you have to download the upgrades to your phone or your computer. With SaaS, software as a service, it's in the cloud. Everything is done in the cloud, so you don't have to download anything. It's all done automatically. And the last thing I want to talk about, Onpassive has already gone to work for each and every one of us. Okay. They have a pool of individuals, and that pool is over 1 million individuals that have come into the OES back office and bought. Those individuals in a very, very, very short period of time are going to be distributed to the affiliates. That's you and I. Where's your first sale coming from? Well, the first sale could come from that pool that Onpassive has. If it doesn't come from that pool, it's okay, because the sales are going to start, they're going to start just flocking in as the new version of OConnect is introduced to the world. So you're in a really, really good position. Come on in, take a hard look at Onpassive, talk to people about it. Believe me, the people in Onpassive, they love to talk about Onpassive because it's so unique and it has changed their lives. But yeah, you're in a really, really good place today. Come on in, click the QR code, and then get ready. Your life is going to change. Marty, back to you. We're there, buddy.
All right. Well, we didn't even hurt ourselves. Anyway, for everybody out there watching and all you founders are like family, your people are clicking already, scanning the codes. I can see it. That's good. It'll be there for life. Next week we'll put another QR code or different group of people and rotate it. We'll rotate the rotator. That makes sense. Anyway, I'll see you on. Don't forget, today at 2 o'clock is O Heroes. If you have questions, they answer everything you have of everything they know. They don't try to pretend anything. They'll answer all your questions. Go there, get your questions answered, and then that's at 2 o'clock. It's in the back office, so go look for the link. I'll see you all, Mike. Mike, thanks for being with me. This
My
was a lot
pleasure.
of fun, and everybody needs to. I want you to see what I see. I mean, I really do.
Yeah.
Just scan the code and you'll see what I mean. Anyway, see you all and have a great Sunday. Somebody scanned it again.